In the disconnected town of Blackwood, settled somewhere down in the core of the precluding woodland, an evil legend prowled. A story murmured in quieted tones around snapping huge fires and obscured bars. It discussed the blood moon rising, a reviled night when the shroud between the living and the dead became slim, and unspeakable detestations meandered the shadowed roads. As the red moon rose in the ink-dark sky, projecting an unpropitious shine over the town, a feeling of fear held the occupants of Blackwood. Among them was Emily, a young lady with a grieved past and an inclination for diving into the mysterious, attracted mysteriously to the dull charm of the blood moon. Just before the feared night, a feeling of premonition settled over Emily like a stifling cover. Murmurs of long-failed-to-remember ceremonies and conciliatory customs reverberated to her, their slippery ringlets looping around her viewpoints like pernicious snakes. Overlooking the admonitions of the residents, she wandered into the forest, directed by a possibly unhealthy interest that verged on frenzy. The backwoods, normally abounding with life, had fallen quiet, as though pausing its breathing, fully expecting the approaching repulsiveness. The contorted branches extended above like skeletal fingers, ripping at the dark red-streaked sky, creating bent-shaded areas that appeared to hit the ground beneath with a unique kind of energy. As midnight drew closer, a chilling cry pierced the quietness, trailed by a racket of ridiculous shouts that creeped Emily out. The air developed thick with the bitter fragrance of rot, and a cold wind murmured of old disasters blending in obscurity. In the clearing at the core of the backwoods, Emily coincidentally found a shocking sight. A circle of curved trees encompassing a blood-finished special raised area lit by the wiped-out sparkle of the swelled moon. Hooded figures, their countenances darkened by shadow, recited in a throaty tongue that raised the hairs on the rear of her neck. Dread held Emily's heart as she understood the real essence of the custom unfurling before her. A gathering of unspeakable malevolence, a dull settlement fixed in blood underneath the careful look of the blood moon. With a premonition, she realized she had coincidentally found a bad dream from which there would be no wake. As the reciting arrived at a fevered pitch, the earth shuddered underneath her feet, and a crack tore open in the texture of the real world. From the vast throat of the pit arose a crowd of bent, horrifying presences, their eyes shining with noxious yearning. With a basic shout, Emily went to escape. However, it was past the point of no return. The animals slid upon her like a tsunami of bad dreams, their paws tearing at her tissue as she was hauled into the yawning throat of the void. What's more, as the blood moon cast its noxious light upon the timberland, it gave testimony regarding a scene of unspeakable frightfulness, a nerve-wracking reminder that some legends are born of truths too horrific to comprehend, and that once the blood moon rises, everything hope is lost in the chilling embrace of eternal darkness.